guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm Iqra Arshad. If you're new here, remember to subscribe down below, and if you're not, if you're old like subscriber of you, welcome back. Oh, and remember to click the little bell to join the notification squad, because you'll get to know when I upload videos. Alright, so today there wasn't going to actually be a video. Today when you're watching this video, there wasn't actually going to be a video, mainly because I couldn't think of a video to do, and it's now almost 1:30 in the morning, so Sunday morning. It's like 1:30 in the night essentially, and I was filming with my auntie because like I help her film her videos and stuff for like different projects on her YouTube and stuff like that often, and I was helping her with 2 videos for a project that she's doing, and I was talking to her and I was telling her, oh yeah, I can help you tomorrow if you like need any help with the videos. I can help you because I'm not doing my own videos because I haven't got a video, because I never had any ideas of what to film. Well, I had ideas because, as you can see, like I always mention this little clipboard in my videos, I have my ideas on there and they're all makeup ideas, and as much as this is a beauty channel, I wasn't all up to doing a makeup video because my eyes were playing up today, so I didn't really want to do that. I didn't have any other kind of videos to do. So I was talking to my auntie and I was just talking about how like, we were talking about how she seems really confident on the camera, and like she kind of like, even though that is her, it's like not her at the same time. So I thought I'd do a bit of a chit chatty on a video, and she called it late night session with Iqra, and I thought why not, because it is a late night and it is like a chit chat session, like a session you'd have talking with your friend. So I'm going to talk to you guys today as you're my friends. I do talk to you guys as my friends most of the time because the camera is a very comfortable thing for me. I do talk to the camera very comfortably. But there's some things I realised about myself. So first of all, that I realised I'm slightly different on camera than I am in person. Like everyone people who know me from YouTube or see my videos and then see me in person say I come across very confident and very like I'm very like self like aware, like I'm like I know a lot of myself kind of thing on camera. And the thing is, I'm not really like that in real life. Also, one last thing, pop it in now while I'm talking. I'm hoping to like not edit this video, so if it's long I apologise, but I'm just going to talk because I edit everything out of my videos. Like if you don't notice, there's a lot of jump cuts at times because I edit out all my little fillers of and pauses. I tend to cut them out because they feel unnecessary to me, so I'm not going to edit them out today, so I hope you don't mind. Anyways, like I was saying, so I'm just talking to you guys, and so I'm not really that same person in like reality. Like I was talking to one of my friends on Thursday, I think it was, and I was saying that she was saying that how she like comes across to people as very confident, and I was like, you do come across as very confident, and she was like, but I'm not. And I was like, well, how do I come across? And she goes, well, when I first met you at uni, you came across very confident and like very like self-assured. And I was like, well, I'm not. And she was, I know you're not. When I got to know you, I realised how you really are. Like you're quite introverted actually. And I don't like to go like the whole introverted and extroverted all that often, but in reality I am actually a lot on the introverted side. Like I'm very much introverted, and I may not come across that because obviously I do talk to people and I'm doing YouTube, so that must mean I have some kind of like confidence to do that, and that's true, I do. But that confidence came from somewhere, if that makes sense, and it's kind of like a persona I put on. Like this is definitely me. Like everything you see on my YouTube channel is not fake, it is me. Like that is Iqra Arshad, but then I have Iqra Arshad in real life and Iqra Arshad on YouTube, if that makes sense. Like I'm a bit more full on camera maybe. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm definitely not as intense, like very like talky and very confident and like how I am right now on camera than I am in real life. If you see me in real life, I'm probably someone you wouldn't want to approach either. Like I may seem approachable on camera, but typically I'm not someone you want to approach when I'm out and about general day-to-day life. I'm someone who's like, people say they're usually like kind of hesitant to come talk to me usually, and that's something interesting to know about myself because I didn't know that until I was told that. And yeah, I don't know where this is going now, it's just going off on one, but I'm gonna keep talking. So we were talking about confidence and stuff, and I realised my confidence is definitely there. Like I'm definitely a lot more confident than I used to be, but it came from somewhere, and it definitely came from, I like to think it came from being bullied. I have a whole bullying video and advertisement. It'll be in one of the cards, which I don't know, I never know which side it pops up on. This one, that side, it pops on one of these sides. There'll be a card and you can watch my bullying video, and I do talk about my bullying story a little bit in there, not too detailed, but I do like to think me being bullied for doing YouTube is what made me so confident in doing YouTube, if that makes sense. Because if you didn't know, I started doing my YouTube well, I had a YouTube account for a while, but I never uploaded anything at all. So I started actually uploading in 2013, April 2013. That's when I started. So this year will be 16. No wait, where 16 come from? Some 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This year will be 4 years. This April coming up in like 2 months time. Wow, 2 months, very quick. It'll be 4 years that I've been doing YouTube. So if you didn't know, I started my YouTube because I wanted to do videos on my blog. On my blog I started in November 2012, so that's already hit 4 years. We've already hit 4 years in November gone. And I was doing like blog posts and stuff. It was part of a school competition. Like if you went to Saltley when I was there, and people I know watched my videos who probably were in the same year as me, they had a competition, like a blog writing competition. It was to improve our English really, and to help us like improve our tech skills. And I was already quite techie, and I was already pretty good at English. I was in top sets most of the time in English. Throughout like school education I was typically set 1 or set 2 in English, so I was never really like that bad at English anyway, but I did it anyway because I was like, oh, it's a fun competition. And so I started writing a blog for that, and it started off just talking about like my life and stuff, being a student, and then I did like little music things, so I was really into my music then. So I did like little music reviews and stuff like that, and it kind of just like became its own little thing. And I think in the end they were going to announce a winner, and you were gonna get a prize, and they never did advance the winner. I don't think they ever did. And a lot of people just like, obviously after the competition was ended, they're like, oh well, don't need to write the blog anymore. But I carried on writing my blog, and I got really into it, and that's when I realised I really wanted to like do this like properly. So I became like kind of like a beauty blogger. I consider myself more of a lifestyle blogger now actually, because I do a bunch of different things, but back then I was calling myself a beauty blogger, because all on my social media I'll be like beauty blogger, age whatever, beauty blogger. That's what I have on my social media, like descriptions everywhere. And then on those vlogs I tried to put some videos in, and sometimes like little videos of me showing like hauls and stuff like that, because I wanted to be like all the YouTubers I watched, but on my blog instead. And eventually it was getting too much where the platform that I use, Blogger, couldn't handle the videos. So I was like, why not put them on YouTube? Now doing YouTube was definitely a big step. I wasn't prepared for the year or 2 of like bad negativity that I got from it. Negativity I got from it. I wasn't prepared for that, and I didn't realise how bad it was going to get. So I uploaded my first video. My first video was fine, it was totally chill. I introduced myself, I was going to say why I'm doing this channel. I look back at it now and I think, oh my god, my accent is so strong in there. I don't know if it's still strong, but it just seems very strong in there. Like my Birmingham accent is very strong. Because if you didn't know, I'm from Birmingham. There you go, I'm from Birmingham. Then my second video was what hit it all. I think it's still available on my channel. I don't know if I've privated it or made it unprivate, I'm not too sure. But it's called My Lazy Day Makeup Routine, and that blew up like crazy, crazy. Someone saw it in school in a lesson. I don't actually remember, that's the thing. It seems like such a long time ago, and it really wasn't. It was only 4 years ago, and 4 years is such a long time to like develop yourself as a person. Like I think someone saw it in a class or something like that. Someone must have found it. Someone must have heard me talking to my friends about it, most likely, because I don't know anyone else I would tell apart from my friends. So someone must have overheard me telling my friends, and then they found it and they showed it to their friends, and then obviously they showed it to their friends and to their friends and to their friends, and then soon enough most people in the school knew I had a YouTube channel, and most people in the school knew I was doing YouTube. Before that I was already bullied a little bit, because like, well, I don't know if you can call it bullying. To me that was bullying, because some people at the time thought that I wasn't really bullying, we're just teasing you, but to me that really affected me quite deeply. Like I never probably showed it on the outside, but I was like mentally affected by that. People bullied me because of my singing, because I sing. Well, I used to, I haven't sung for a while actually, I don't know how great I am at it now, but I sang basically. I wasn't that good at it, but I sang. I can say that now, being 20-year-old Iqra, I can say that I wasn't that great at singing when I was in secondary school. But I classed myself as a singer because I'd been in choirs, and I used to do like singing stuff when I was in primary school and stuff. And I think I uploaded a video on like an old YouTube channel of me singing once when I was in like year 7, and it blew up again. So and like people found out and stuff, and what happened was that I got bullied for singing and stuff. So I think it started there. So I already had that insecurity, like, oh, I wasn't very vocal about me singing them after that, because I kind of got put down by doing it. And I was often like called Beyonce and Rihanna and stuff like that, but it wasn't like, I didn't see it as a good thing back then. I saw it as, because it was an insult. There was people say it to me as an insult, even though Beyonce and like their voice, Beyonce's voice is like magnificent. Like, I don't really like Beyonce's music all that much, but her voice is like, she's very talented, I will admit, and Rihanna's voice is really nice as well, and it is like kind of a compliment in a way, but at the same time I saw it as an insult. So yeah, and then from there then came the YouTube, obviously, like the beauty YouTube stuff, and then I'd get bullied for that too. So that really knocked me down a few pegs, I won't lie, but I continue doing it, and I don't know why. I don't, now, like 4 years on, I still can't remember why I would carry on doing it, because the bullying got pretty bad actually. Like, I had someone in most lessons who would say something to me. So as you can imagine, like, you have 5 periods in a day, 5 periods, but 5 periods in a day, and it's like a 9 till 3, like 6 hours in a day, and having someone constantly saying, some people constantly saying things to you, or a bunch of different people saying things to you constantly, it can get a bit much for a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, I don't think I was 15, was I must have been 15, a 15-year-old to deal with, because I did YouTube for like about 1.5 to 2 years of secondary school, so it was like towards the end of secondary school, but I carried on for some reason, and my confidence kind of grew from there, I like to think, but that's my confidence on camera, because my confidence off camera, not so much, and that was because of the whole bullying stuff and everything, so I very much lost confidence in myself. So on camera I was perfectly fine, I had this like very confident self, I was very confident in everything I was saying, I seemed to knew what I was doing, I knew every product that I was showing, I knew what to do with the product, even though now that I look back at it I'm just like, maybe you didn't know what you were doing, Iqra, but I like to think I knew what I was doing at the time, and I probably did at the time too, probably. But off camera that wasn't the case, like I said. I very much lost the most confidence in myself, and I think I became more introverted then, because I definitely was introverted from a young age. Like, I was that kid in the corner that I'd be reading, or like I'd be told off by my mum not for like socialising, I'd be told off for not socialising enough with people, and I still get told off for not socialising enough, even as a 20-year-old woman I'm still getting told off by my mum for not socialising enough. But it kind of grew more in secondary school, definitely. And like, I had a very small circle of friends, and I talked to most people in my year group. Like, I wasn't mean to people, even when people were mean to me, I wasn't necessarily mean. I don't think I was, I wasn't intentionally mean, definitely. Like, if it was unintentional, that's, I apologise for now on camera. I apologise now, but intentionally I was never mean to anyone. So like, I had a small group of friends and I talked to most people, but I still was quite introverted. I got very more introverted, and camera went off. I always forget these DSLRs have like a total like limit thing on them. Yeah. Okay. So what was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, the introvertedness definitely got worse in school, I think, and from there it kind of continued. And then when school ended, I broke up with the 2 friends that I had in school. I don't think I ever talked about this on camera. It's weird to talk about, actually. A lot of people who know me know this about me, but people like know me in real life would know this, other people probably don't. But I broke up with the 2 friends I had in secondary school, and one of them I met in year 8, so it hadn't been too long, but one of them I was friends since primary school, so it was about 10 to 11 years I'd known her, and we broke friendship because once college started it was kind of difficult for all to meet up and stuff, because I was a drama student, a theatre student, and a music student. So as you can imagine, I had quite a lot of rehearsals and things I had to do outside of college that was like not college related, if that makes sense. Like, I had to do a lot of practices and I had to do rehearsals and stuff like that, and it wasn't too intense from the beginning actually, but like, I'd try and make an effort to try and meet up like my 2 friends from school, and this is very hard to like not say their names. I'm trying very like consciously trying not to, and so we try and meet up quite often. So like, say like on a Tuesday, if I finished like a decent time, like say if I finished at 3, I'd come into town and stick around until like I knew my friend could make it into town, and then she'd come and meet, and they would meet. But one of them wouldn't meet that often, and then like, I don't know what happened. I remember the night after the argument, that's what I remember. I remember being at my cousin's house, and I don't know, I think it must just been like a family get together. Like, we do that, we Asians do that quite often, if you didn't know. I think people in general like just do that. It's so weird. Why did I just say we Asians do that? Everyone does that. We had a get together. So I went around to my cousin's house, we were there, and we had like a WhatsApp group, I think, me and my friends, and we were like talking and stuff, and then suddenly like a fight kind of broke out. Which is like, I was accused of like not making enough effort in the friendship, and I got very pissed. And I'm quite a defensive person when I'm accused of something I don't think I deserve being accused of. So when I was accused of being not trying hard enough in the friendship, I got very defensive, and I will admit I let the defensiveness take over a little bit, and I did like swear and stuff, and I was like, how dare you beeping this and beeping that, say that about me and stuff, because I try very hard. Even though I have rehearsals, I'm a very hard-working student and I'm still trying hard to be friends. So I got very defensive. In my defense, I will say I did get defensive. And this is where I went a bit wrong. I kind of got the help from my cousin's sister, and she kind of like replies to messages for me. But in the message she did say it was her. She was like, oh, by the way, this is me, Iqra's cousin. Well, she said her name because my friends knew my cousin's name, but she said her name. In my defense, I think she replied to a few, and then some of them were from me, but she gave me like advice on what to say. And then I just remember the conversation still going on like the whole way home, like once I got home as well. And I remember not telling my mom, because my mom knew how close I was to with these friends. So my mom had met these girls quite a few times, and like we'd always like go to each other's like houses. Like they'd come to my house quite often, like after school and stuff, because like I was close. My house is close to the school. If you didn't know, if you know me, you know me. You know my house is close to the school, and so yeah. And like I didn't tell my mom, but I remember we were getting our attic made, like the attic that I always talk about. My sisters live in the attic basically. My sisters share the attic room. And we were getting it made, so basically we were living in the living room and the front room downstairs, because my room was getting sorted out obviously as well, because the attic stairs, I'm looking because it's there, the attic stairs come out from my room a bit, like they come from there. Anyway, we were downstairs and it was really cold, it was winter, it was definitely like November, December time. I don't think, it was definitely before my birthday, it was before Christmas holidays, because my birthday's in Christmas holidays. So yeah, I hadn't turned 18 yet. No, I had turned 18 yet. I hadn't turned 18 yet actually. And then I remember just climbing into bed and like being very upset because it was cold first of all, so I had like this big hoodie on and I climbed into bed, and like I don't know if I told my mom at that point yet, but I remember ringing one of the guys' friends that I had in college, like I'd met in college, and I was ringing him and crying on the phone to him saying that they're not friends with me anymore, I don't know what I did wrong and blah blah. And like after that I got very selective and very introverted, I think, of who I chose to be my friend. Because, and thankfully, thanks to my college friends, I made it through that okay. Like I'm totally chill about the whole thing now. Like it doesn't bother me the fact that I lost friendships in school, because it happens, it's natural, it happens. But at the time it was very detrimental to my confidence and my personality in general. I feel like I got a lot colder and bitter to people at that time as well. It would have been a lot harder to be my friend if you were trying to be my friend at that time. Yeah, I don't know where I was going. I keep losing my train of thought. But from there on I kind of found it a lot more difficult to connect with people and socialise with people, definitely. I wasn't one to socialise already as it was, but I definitely lacked it more then. And yeah, I just avoided going out with people. I avoided trying to make new friends when I could. Like once I made a few friends in college, I was happy with those friends and I didn't want to make more friends. But obviously it's natural, because when your friends have other friends and then you're introduced to more people, like it happens. So I had to like force myself to be friends with people, and I feel like I came across quite cold to people sometimes, and quite like bitchy, if I'm going to use the word. I felt like I came across quite bitchy to people. So like looking back now I can see that at the time I probably was just very much in my thoughts, and in my head I was like, I don't want to be friends with more people. Like I can't do with more friends. Like I like small circles of friends and I can't do with more friends. And that was all because of secondary school. I like to think it was because of secondary school. Who knows, maybe it wasn't. Maybe this is all a big like mumbo jumbo that I made up in my own head myself. So yeah, so from there on it got harder to make friends, I think. Because I remember in a video I mentioned, it was one of my girl talk videos, my girl talk video when I talked about weight loss and thigh gap and stuff, and it was like my first week of uni had just finished, and I said in the video, guys, I'm so excited, I actually made friends in uni, and I wasn't expecting to make friends on the first day, and I made friends. And I genuinely was really shocked that I made friends. Like I didn't think I'd make friends that easy, especially after having like such solid friendships in college, because like I was very close to my friends in college, and like especially the guys in my drama class and my music classes, we were like practically like little families. It was very close knit, because obviously you're seeing them quite a lot throughout the week, so it makes sense you become close knit. So I didn't think I'd make friends, and I remember in that video I was very excited because I was like, yes, I've actually made friends, like I can't believe I've made friends. And I just remember how easy it was to make friends. For some reason it suddenly got easier to make friends. I didn't have to do anything. I just kind of like talked to the girls that were sitting around me and that went in the first lecture, and we all just seemed to get along. It just naturally fit. And now I have some great friends in uni. That wasn't the moral of the story, but the moral of the story is how different I am on camera and off camera, wasn't it? Yeah. I kind of like deteriorated off the track a bit, didn't I? Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, like I was saying, I still feel like I am me on camera. Like currently I'm being me, I think I am anyway. But you know when people say you have like an ulterior ego, I feel like I do have an ulterior ego. It's me, but the ulterior ego is a bit more enhanced. So she's definitely more confident. She's definitely more bold. She's definitely more self-assured. And yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head now. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video just to talk to you guys because I had no video for tomorrow, and then suddenly I got this inspiration to make a video after talking to my auntie. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm apologising. I never apologise. If you don't like my video, you don't have to watch it, really. Yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, I guess. If you like more videos like this, tell me. It kind of classes as girl talk, but it's not really girl talk, I guess. But I'll probably put it in the girl talk folder, playlist thing on here. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I don't know if this is the worthy video even as well, but okay, whatever. That's all for now. Toodles.